this is Jasun Okroho from Scatterwork, and I want to introduce you to our virtual workshop team challenges. What you see at present is the login for the trainer, and after people have logged on and uploaded a photograph, which they can do before an event, then when you log in you see a list of them. In fact, if you look here closely, you'll see that there's one person already in, that's the trainer, and then there are 3 other people who are also logged on, and there could be 4, but actually there's only 3 at present, so the last one isn't filled out. And if I swap the screen, for example, to another one of the people, you see the name here, Irina, and her name comes to the top, so that's a separate screen. So this is a point that people see different screens, they can click on different things and look at different versions of the project. Here's the logon for Jacob, so his photograph comes to the top in his view, and here's the last one for June, and June comes to the top here. Well, we go back to the leader, the trainer, and the way that this product is organized is that there are basically 2 sets of team activity. One of them is called challenges, which, if you like, are puzzles, and they're of different difficulty. And the purpose of them is to bring people together so that they interact, they hear each other, they understand each other, and so forth. So that the assignments themselves are relatively simple, but the focus is on good understanding between the people. And when people have different backgrounds, different accents, and so forth, it can be a challenge to hear the other person. And then when they've got that under control, they move on to project simulation. And that's based on a product which has been used by hundreds of thousands of people at this stage over a long period of years. And it's a project assignment where we see a Gantt chart and a schedule network, and so I'd like to show you the challenge first. As you can see, there are different games, and I'm going to bring up one of them here, Shapes Board. I'm the trainer, so I'm switching this on, and I've got all these shapes, and over on the right hand side I have the instructions to fill each square over on this side with one of the 5 symbols, so that the same symbol does not appear twice in any horizontal row, column, or of the main diagonals. Now, if I swap over to the other participants, this is Irina, for example, and you see her color is blue, and she has these blue symbols, so she can move these ones around, but she can't move the other ones around. And if I move on to Jakob, you see here he has the green ones, he can move them around, but he can't move these other ones, and so on. So that's their job, is to do that. So one of them will say, well, I think we should put this symbol here. And if we do that and look at, say, the other players, you'll see that this person's view, this is June, and you can tell that because it says June at the top, and her color is red, and it says red over here, and she can move all the red symbols, and she says, aha, I'd like to move this into this space. And if she does that, and we go back to Irina, we'll see Irina's screen has that, but Irina can only move the blue items, for example. So the point is they have to meet this assignment, and when they do that, the assignment is over, and then we change to this experiential learning. We say, well, what happened? Why was it so difficult? Or did we not understand each other? Or was one person dominant? Or did somebody have such a bad microphone that we really couldn't hear what they said? And of course they have voice communication with each other, and they can also chat, and they can send messages here. If we write a little message here, hello, and then submit, then that goes into the window and it says Irina said that. And if I go to another person's window, June's window, I can see the message. So they can communicate by writing, and sometimes that's very useful when they don't hear each other properly for whatever reason. So let's go back now to the first logon here, and this is the trainer. There are a total of 9 challenges available, and also a project simulation, which are all very good for stimulating teamwork. So I hope that gives you an idea of the team challenges, and I encourage you also to look at our video about the project simulation. Thanks very much.